This is Sean McCann, recovery advocate, author, and one of the founding members of the iconic Canadian folk rock band Great Big Sea, performing at the Spire Arts and Community Hub in downtown Kingston. What was once the Sydenham Street United Church has become so much more. The United Church is still at the heart of the Spire, and its congregation worships there as it has since its foundation in 1852, but over the last decade, the space has been activated in new and exciting ways. Today, more than 20 community and cultural groups call this historic landmark their home.
When it came time to, importantly, imagine how we might continue to own and maintain the building and fill it as much as we could, as the congregation grew older, we decided that the thing to do was to create the Spire, to create an opportunity for union connecting the congregation with business people who had a spiritual understanding of what the church is trying for, to develop a plan by which the building can become a community hub for all kinds of community activities at the same time that the congregation continues to worship.
I was a production manager, technical director for 10 years in theater, and then I took a few years off and went into fund development, particularly doing events and things like that. For this job, when I arrived, they needed a lot of money because they needed to purchase a lot of stuff, like speaker systems, lighting systems. So having that kind of background was really helpful, and then having a decade plus in production management was great because we're bringing in concerts, we're bringing in different theater groups and choirs and opera and stuff like that. So it was a nice synergy of experience that worked well.
Through the collective efforts of the Sydenham Street United Church and Friends of the Spire Incorporated, this historical landmark has been developed into a place where both religious and secular activities can be enjoyed by the surrounding communities.
Yeah, the Spire is a big part of our community. They host over, 3, sometimes 4 meetings a week. It's very essential. It's a very safe space. It's central to downtown. It's easy to access. The meetings that are held here are we're very well taken care of by the people. They're very welcoming and very accommodating.
Because this place it's just rocking with different events. There's always concerts, there's church services, there's just so many things going on. It's a very welcoming building. In fact, if you mention it to anybody, to a stranger on the street, and I tell them we're at the Spire, and everybody says, "Oh yeah, I know where that is." So that's really a plus for any small organization like us, isn't it? And that's a bonus.
An interesting point is, part of our mission has been our building and offering it to the community. So we don't particularly have the people power to do a lot of programming for the community. So we offer programs in the community, the use of our building.
So I don't do a lot of scheduling of events. They come to us and they say, this is what we want to do. How can we do it in your space? Or a lot of people just come and say, we have this idea. We want to do a Comic-Con, let's say. And it's like, okay, well, what date are you interested in? Okay, well, we can't do it here. And we kind of work on it. And then we brainstorm with them. Oh, we need this. Oh, there's a company that does that. So we'll assist different groups with what they want to do. We'll advertise to the community and beyond and say, this is a place if you want to do something that's weird or wonderful, come talk to us and we'll try to make it happen.
Well, okay, I think I represent a couple of organizations here at the Spire, at least. I started out as a facilitator for an art group through the Senior Center, and I'm actually teaching an art course as well, and Chinese brush painting. I had an art show in the summer and had lots of art left over and no place to put it. So I was complaining about that to Sam one day, and he said, "Oh, there's lots of room here." So I brought about 9 pieces, and they were sort of like a drop in the bucket, and everybody liked what I had put up. Everybody being, there's a lot of people that come in and out of here. I particularly like the fact that the younger Cantabile choir, the youth choir, I was actually hanging stuff and they're coming up and they're saying, "Oh, this is so nice. Are you going to keep going to the ceiling?"
Whether providing services for undersupported residents of Kingston or providing cultural experiences for those that love art and music, the Stewards of the Spire foster an environment that is accessible and welcoming to all.
We have a program in the evenings called Helen Tufts, which pairs university students with young people, gives them dinner, and they get tutoring, and maybe this is our young people who maybe don't have that kind of opportunity to have a tutor or one-on-one relationship with like a positive mentor sort of thing. Like I think that's beautiful. I think keeping the church alive is beautiful. The Buddhists, so many of the different things that we do here. It's helpful, it's community positive, and for me that's really exciting. My profession, or what I come from, is arts management and production. So getting the concerts in is a lot of fun. It's a tremendous amount of work to do it, but it's a lot of fun work. And at the end, there's an audience that are enjoying themselves. There's a band or something like that that's enjoying themselves. It closes, everybody is extremely happy, and then you turn the lights off and you do it all over again. And that kind of thing is really, it's fun and it's challenging, and and I enjoy it. So that's what motivates me.
From the Spire Arts and Community Hub in Kingston, Ontario, for WPBS Weekly, I'm Guy Carlo.